We're going to do Tex Mex brats with a spicy cheese sauce. First of all, man, brats have come in so many different, now they come in so many different flavors. There are those specialty, sausage stores that just, there's one in the Sheboygan area that makes dozens and dozens of chicken or brats, from a chicken cordon bleu brat to, beer brats, of course, to I think there's one with veggies and cheese. There's a Swiss cheese brat. These are jalapeno cheddar brats, which I thought would be really fun for this Tex-Mex brat recipe that we're going to do. So we're just going to get those on the grill, and you can kind of see in the link there the pieces of cheese and the jalapeno pepper. So we're going to just start those grilling. So it's fun if you're grilling to grill some, regular brats and grill up some of the different flavored brats too. So we'll kind of let those hang out a little bit, and then I'm going to work on sauteing some onions and some peppers. So think kind of like, this is almost like, fajitas with a cheese sauce, but we're using brats instead. So I'm going to take some green and yellow peppers. When Packer season, or red peppers I should say, I was thinking green and gold. When Packer season rolls around, of course it'd be fun to do green and gold peppers. I'm just going to slice those up a little bit. One of the first dates I ever had with Bob, we actually were in college at Marquette, and we went to a Brewers game and tailgated with a bunch of people. And I'd never tailgated before. I'd never even heard of that. I'm originally from Arizona, but I was hooked. It was so much fun. So that's one of my great ball game stories. Fell in love with tailgating, and I've been hooked ever since. What a great idea. Okay, so I'm just going to dice up some red peppers as well. I think it's really fun to do theme parties, from birthday parties to just even adult parties. And if you have a theme like take me out to the ball game theme, you can really run with it. So we've got some fun ideas to make that happen. Okay, so a little bit of butter, or you can do olive oil in a skillet. We're going to start sauteing our onions and our peppers. Ann, when's the last time you went to a ball game?
Never.
See, we got to go. You've never been to a ball game? When you were a kid? Okay, you have not lived. We are so going. Ann says she doesn't really like baseball. It's not just about the baseball. It's about the food and the fun, and trust me, the sausage races, oh my gosh, they're the most fun.
They let you slide down that slide?
Yeah.
I would do that.
Okay, Ann says she'd go down that slide. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you could even watch it. You ever seen those hot tubs at the ball games?
No.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's a lot going on. It's more than just a game, trust me. We will go. Greg, our director, says he will drive. Okay, it's a date. So I'm just going to let these kind of hang out a little bit, get softened. Turn up the heat on those. How are our brats doing? And now I'm going to work on the cheese sauce. And I mean, brats and cheese, is there really anything better? And then you put the two of them together? I mean, come on. So we're going to make this sauce really easy. And if you're doing these brats on the grill outside, by all means, use that side burner on the grill. That's what it's there for. So for years and years and years, I had a grill. Most grills come with that side burner, and I never used it, never really even thought about using it. And then the first time I used it, I thought, this is crazy. What have I been thinking all these years? So, if you're sauteing vegetables, and whenever I'm doing like fajitas or, even doing like potatoes or a sauce for my steaks, and I want to, keep it easy and keep it all outside, use that side burner, trust me. So you can saute the onions and peppers out there on the side burner, and you can make this cheese sauce on the side burner too. So we're using one container of just cheese whiz, and believe it or not, that's actually what they use on those Philly steak sandwiches out on the East Coast. They really do. Because it's a nice melting, melts perfectly. Then I'm going to add some salsa to that. You can do hot, medium, or mild. And this is going to make it really creamy. And this is something that I kind of discovered on my own. A little bit of mayo, just a little dab will do you. A couple tablespoons. And this is going to make this sauce taste like $1,000,000. Trust me on this one. Now you can melt this in the microwave or carefully in a non-stick pan over the stove. But you got to really keep an eye on it. And that's why I like using this cheese whiz, and you can jazz it up with that salsa and the mayo. It really tastes great. Okay, how are our brats doing? I love the brats that have the cheese inside too, because it gets all melty in there. And these jalapeno cheddar brats aren't too spicy. They just got a little bit of a kick to them. So that's what I was saying. It's really fun to, you know, if you're having people over. And we all love taking brats up to our cottage in Michigan because, you know, for many areas of the country, brats are, you know, haven't been around forever, and now they're really just starting to take off. But when we take all these different flavored brats up there to our cottage and have people over for a cookout, they ooh and ah because they're not used to, you know, having these things. So that's kind of a fun thing to do, an easy way to wow people. Okay, so my onions and peppers are doing their thing, kind of hanging out, and so are our brats. And I think they're going to need a few more minutes. So I think what we'll do is we'll take a little break. We'll wait for the brats to continue cooking and the onions and peppers to saute up, and we'll put this all together and make these delicious Tex Mex brats with a little jalapeno pepper extra on top when we come back. So stay with us. More fun ideas for your ball game inspired party. Brats, from brats to hot dogs. Wait till you see the hot dogs we found. Plus we're going to make homemade caramel corn with a twist. The cutest ever no-bake dessert in the shape of a baseball, and some spiced nuts too. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. It's going to be a lot of fun.